Welcome back, guys, to my channel. This is it's underscore Jackie 62, guys. Today I am back with my reaction, okay? And I'm going to react the way how I want to react, okay? So if you're with me, when you finish watching my video, you can comment whether you agree or you disagree. But let's keep it on the subject, on the topic that we are about to talk about. Guys, remember Colaz Smith a couple days ago came out and addressed certain things. I said to myself, I'm not even going to try to take no notes. I'm just going to freestyle this shit. Whatever is coming up on my mind, I'm going to say it. And whatever I feel like about it, I'm going to say it. Because I am a YouTuber, okay? And I'm reacting. And I'm reacting to what you guys are putting out in the video, in particularly Colaz Smith and a few other people that I'm going to be talking about. First of all, Colaz Smith started coming out by saying that, guys, what you guys are accomplish, what is the goal for you guys to be on YouTube. I think by now everybody should know why they're on YouTube. I think by now you should know what your goals are. Okay. And he said you can even put it down in the comment section. I know what mine is. Okay. I know what mine is. Eventually, I want to make a lot of money in addition to what I have. Okay? In addition to what I have, to what I've got going on here. The multiple streams of income, that's my end goal here. And I think that's what everybody is here for. So let's be clear about that one. Okay, and you were saying something about, he feel like he has to come out to address certain things and blah blah blah. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. You have a right to say what you want to say. You also have a right not to come out also too. Let me tell you why. Because you see, as soon as you open up your mouth, it's like when you fart, as Colaz Smith, when you fart, it's like you have 10 people at the end ready to catch your farts. Don't mean to be like this, but this is how I'm looking at it, okay? And I'm trying to be funny at the same time too. So yes, you didn't have to come out and address it, but you did. And also, soon as you come out, you've got everybody run coming out, and it's like they were hiding in the it's like they were hiding in their little burrows or their little holes. And as soon as Colaz Smith peeked his head out and came out, they all ran out with it. And yes, like I said, you didn't have to address it, but you did address it. One thing is when you address something, it's giving other people content. I want to try to put this in the right perspective. Okay, and number two, you're making content also too. So it's not like you didn't want to come out, but you came out, because even though you came out and addressed what you had to do, it is still benefiting you too, as Colaz Smith, because it's content. You're still making your content by coming out to address certain things. It's still content. Okay. And by you coming out, it's giving other YouTubers the reactors content. Okay. So it's like two in one.
Still some people.
Colaz Smith says he tries to be respectful. He tries to choose his word because he does not want to offend anyone. Colaz Smith also should not think that whenever time he's coming out, he is offending anyone. If you feel that you have to come out and address something, you shouldn't have to bite your tongue and address it, as long as you're doing it in a respectful manner and as long as it has to do with your content. Okay? That's the way how I look at it. You should not have to be afraid to come out. And I know this, as soon as this man come out, you got other people is just waiting for him to slip up. You have other people just waiting. They're looking in his mouth like this, waiting to catch something negative or waiting to catch something that he says that they can twist it around and turn it around and just let it go off like lightning. Another thing again, this man is concerning Colaz Smith. I'm talking about when I say this man, I'm talking about Colaz Smith. You guys are calling him the Messiah, okay? You guys are, let me say something. Colaz Smith is not the prodigal son. Colaz Smith is flesh and blood and bones like us. You guys are making this man feel like he can't make no kind of mistake. Nobody's perfect on the face of the earth. One thing I want to tell you guys might see Colaz Smith on TV. I'm not saying that Colaz Smith is a bad person because I don't know Colaz Smith personal, okay? I don't know him. I'm a supporter of Colaz Smith, okay? And that's what we should always do. Support his video. If you're a supporter of him, you should support his video. But when it comes on to his personal life, I feel that you guys should step back. That's not a place for you guys to go in his personal life or when he's off a camera. Because you guys might see, oh, the claiming that he's the Messiah, he's this, he's that. That's only on camera. You guys don't know what it is like in real life. Maybe you love this man on camera, but maybe you would not like him in real life. Because I can be here on top of the camera and I can be talking all kinds of sweet stuff and oh, I'm Jackie and I'm this and oh, I'm this. But you guys probably don't know me in real life. I can be a bitch in real life, and you guys might think I'm a sweetheart on camera. So what he's trying to say, you guys could just lift up your feet off of this man. And he is not perfect. He's not the Messiah. He's not the prodigal son. He's not God. He's a human being just like us. And the way how you guys are holding him up in a pedestal like this man probably feels so stiff that like he probably can't even bend. I don't think it's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. He needs to walk around freely. He needs to be himself. He needs to be a human being. Stop watching this man so much. I can bet some of you probably are so obsessed to the point where you guys probably track him down with binoculars to see what's going on at his home, track him down when he's not on camera to see what he's doing, track him down to see if he's looking at any woman so you guys can come out to come say that he's cheating on his woman. You guys are looking around for a lot of stuff. Some of you guys are bad news. Bad news. Yes. Colors was always saying that he was referring certain things to Daddy Gargan, and Daddy Gargan said that he should have called him personally. I don't know if I know in many of the videos them Daddy Gargan referred to Colaz Smith as son, his Jamaican son or whatever. That is all good. That Daddy Gargan likes Colaz Smith, loves Colaz Smith, probably for what he's doing. But personally, in general, I'm going to speak general. I don't feel that you guys should be taking up the phone and be calling Colaz Smith. And as a matter of fact, how did you guys get Colaz Smith number anyways? Colaz Smith should have two phone numbers, one for business and one for personal. And it's only his wife, mother, and close friends should have his personal phone number that goes to him right here on the heart. The other number should be the business number, probably on WhatsApp or something. And then whenever time he sees anybody calling him off of WhatsApp, he know that's definitely business. Nobody shouldn't be saying to this man, oh, you should be calling me personally about certain things, calling me. No, how are they getting your phone number if you didn't give them your phone number? I told you, you have to stop and reevaluate your business. You have to stop and reevaluate. People can't just have easy access to you. Even, even your team members, them should be calling you on your business line when it's time to do business. They shouldn't have personal, your personal phone to call you whenever time they want to call you. Like, oh, I need some baby diapers. Let me call Colors. Or I need some gas for my car. Let me call Colors. Or I need this. Let me. No, That, none of that should be happening. You get to a stage right now that you're doing your business. Like I said, you have to separate your business from your personal life. You said that. Apparently, it's not separated properly, because you wouldn't have people telling you that you could have called them personally, or you do. Why is there so much easy access to you? Why everybody is flying down from all over the world coming at you? Why is everybody wanting you to do this? Why is everybody call us, of course we need each other here. Okay, we need each other. Don't get me wrong. We need each other. This is YouTube. This is business. When you put out your video, we react to your video, we get views or whether or we get more subscribers. But there should always be a limit. There should always be a limit to certain things. You cannot help everybody. You're not savior for everybody. And people have to have respect. People have to have respect. You can't just walk and step inside of this man's house and demand this man for anything. No, cut that shit off. Cut it off. And another thing again too, Colaz should not be put himself, or he should not be put in a situation. I hope my mic is on. To feel that he can't walk, or he, how should I say it? He have to be walking in a straight line, or he has to be careful that he don't. How, man, this is.
Name and everybody's name are the same way. Me suppose I can do a video and put it out there. Me no need to call you up on the phone. See? Me never say nothing disrespectful to you either. You see? Me never say nothing
Right.
disrespectful to you.
Plus,
So
I agree
I don't
with
know
that.
why you tell me say me should have called you up on the phone and
Well, I
say
agree
this
with
and say
that.
that.
I honestly and
Next
truly
thing
agree
again,
with that.
you take it up and I say, are you me I talk when me say the if you don't love the team, you can't love me. Which is if what the truth is if you love.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna talk about that. He was saying, "Oh, if you don't, what Colin Smith said, if you don't love the team, you can't love me." Listen, you have people out there, right? You have a group of people out there. You have people with your team members. You might have 10 team members for probably. It doesn't mean that you have to like all of the team members. Okay, one person might like you, Colaz Smith. Another person might like Climber. Another person might like J Bud. Another person might like which one here Sax. It doesn't mean they don't have to like everybody because they like Colaz Smith. It doesn't go like that. And I feel I'm going to give you another version of this one now. I know you have a right to come out and speak. It's your video, but I'm going to speak my mind to what I feel about certain things. I hear a lot of people are talking all kinds of stuff about Daddy Gargan. Daddy Gargan is a problem. Daddy Gargan starts so much stuff. Listen, let me tell you guys something about this. Daddy Gargan might be a problem to you guys, but he's not a problem to a lot of people. And by him being a problem, every problem sometimes turns into good. Just by him being a problem to you guys are able to create content off of Daddy Gargan to say, oh, Daddy Gargan is your fault. Oh, this one says Daddy Gargan. Oh, you see how many content Daddy Gargan is giving you guys, even though you guys claiming that Daddy Gargan is a problem? He's giving you guys a lot of problem. Don't look at it like that. This is YouTube. We can't have everything that goes good on YouTube, because if Daddy Gargan did not was not creating problems out there, you guys could not be getting content to be creating off of Daddy Gargan, so people can watch it. And another thing I'm saying again too, the way how I feel about certain things, you guys are saying, oh, Daddy Gargan is a whole man. You guys should not be saying that, because a lot of you people are not going to live to see Daddy Gargan's age. Even though you guys might think that Daddy Gargan is a problem, you guys need to leave Daddy Gargan alone. I don't know Daddy Gargan person, and I don't know Colaz Smith person. I'm a reactor, and I react, and what I see, I like both of them. Okay, I feel that even though Daddy Gargan is older, you guys should still give him the respect. I know you guys are coming out, calling him all kinds of names, doing this, doing that. A lot of you guys, even though you claim that Daddy Gargan is a problem, you guys are still not gonna. A lot of you guys are still not going to reach Daddy Gargan's age. So let's keep the respect there. Don't go out of place. Stay with the subject. Whatever he talks about, all that little, those handkerchief that Daddy Gargan was doing and flashing around. Man, I laugh so hard about a lot of people. Those are entertainment. Daddy Gargan ain't gonna be a hobby in nobody. But listen, guys. Number one, hobby don't work. Because if Obia was working, a lot of people would have been rich off of Obia. I used to hear that shit in Jamaica all the time. And I used to hear my stepfather used to tell my mother, don't be going to them kind of people, because that's a business. Obia is a business. Because when you guys go there, right, and you guys tell the Obia man the problem, the Obia man say, okay, since you have this problem, okay, I'm going to charge you $40. What's the name of this person you're trying to do? The Obeah man don't know the people them, or don't know what you guys are trying to do. If you guys don't go to the Obeah man and tell the Obeah man, yes, I want Miss Jane's leg to be broken, then the Obeah man gonna ask you where Miss Jane live at. The Obeah man gonna ask you what their parents name, what their daughter name. The Obeah man don't know nothing. You guys go feed that information to the Obeah man, and the Obeah man take the information that you guys run to him, and use it against you guys, and take you guys' money. If a Obeah man was good, don't you think he would have won the lottery? Don't you think they would have won the racehorse at Caymanes Park or wherever it is? If a Obeah man is good, don't you think you would have said, look, I'm going to work Obeah and buy me 10 different houses. I'm going to work some Obeah and get $3 million. I'm going to work some Obeah and become a billionaire. Guys, you think about that? You guys need to think about all these things. Obeah is the devil. And it's a business for the devils, because I have that in my family, and we have to rebuke all of that stuff. Because if Obeah was good, just because I had one of my sister came and says when my mom got sick, oh, Jackie, you know that somebody worked Obeah on my mother, and the Obeah man is gonna charge me $500. I'm gonna return to sender. Return what to sender? You're gonna go and pay the Obeah man $500, and he's gonna turn around and eat his chicken and big fish and whatever, lamb meat or whatever, and laugh at you guys when you guys leave out of his office. We even have them here. We have the spiritual reader, so-called spiritual readers there. And you know how they get the people in? They do their little card reading. They flash the cards here and there. Oh, I see somebody in your family that named Diana. Who name start with a D? Then you're searching in your head and saying, who? Oh, my sister name start with a D. These are tricks. These are tricks that they do to trick you guys so you guys can put the money down. Here in Ohio, where I live at, The FBI come down on one of those spiritual readers years ago. That woman was taking people's houses, taking people's cars, taking money, all kinds of shit. That woman went to prison. She wasn't helping nobody. She was helping her bank account and she was helping herself. So Hobia cross that off of that. I rebuke that. I rebuke all Hobby in the name of Jesus because nothing good don't come out of that. And I never see no Hobby man drive around with Mercedes Benz and drive and be rich in Jamaica. When I used to be in Jamaica as a little girl, when I used to see people running back and forth going to Hobby man. I never see no rich people. They're poor as hell. They can't even buy soup to drink. They can't even buy clothes to wear. They're living off of the money that you guys go in there to buy the obia or the so-called obia that they're telling you, oh, go get a candle, go get this, go get parchment paper. Go. None of them things work. Nothing works. You think somebody can stay in Jamaica and a hobby of somebody in a New York? No. I even hear somebody talking about, oh, they're gonna hobby Daddy Gargan and they're gonna kill Daddy Gargan and make him suffer. And man, if you dig a hole, you better dig two. Because it's not that serious now for you guys to be wishing this man all this what you guys are wishing. It's not that he didn't kill nobody. He didn't kill nobody. He just on YouTube. Maybe that's what he need to do to get his views and his subscribers. It's for they all is for entertainment purposes only. You guys are taking this to the next level. That doesn't even make no damn sense. You guys are losing screws. You guys are so ignorant to the point that you guys think a Obia man can really come and over you guys. You guys that dumb? You guys that stupid? Oh my God, I've been laughing at some of you guys. I always hear my stepfather be saying it to some of our family members. Somebody can't stay down a Winter Road and over you all the way up top of Mountain View Avenue. Nah, it don't work like that. Pure evil, evil thoughts. And we have to rebuke evil from out of our lives. We don't need none of that. You guys don't need to be obering Daddy Gargan because Daddy Gargan ain't going to be obering nobody. All that little kerchief and all that little stuff that he's flagging around and all this nonsense, it's for YouTube and it's for entertainment. And you guys are so dumb. Most of you that are reacting and saying bad things about Daddy Gargan. Daddy Gargan is just because he's giving opinion about team members. You guys are saying that Daddy Gargan don't like young people. Why is it always have to be that way? I don't see that in Daddy Gargan. I see that he's on YouTube and the way how he talks, he's getting his views because he's so damn funny. You guys don't even, half of you guys don't even know that man. You only seen him on his videos. It can't be all that serious now. Yes, guy. Yes, guys. Anyways, let's continue. Sorry about a break. Let's listen to him some more.
You're not going to see me alone. You're going to see the entire team. So, what type of leader? What type of, I not even like to call myself boss, but what type of, me I'm going to just keep it at leader. What type of leader would I be? For make people a beat down the team who said it?
Oh, okay. Yes, back to this again. Colaz Smith says what kind of leader he could be if people are beat down the team. But Colaz Smith, what you don't realize is you really don't have any control over people beating down your team members. Because if you put out a video, right? Your cooking video, sorry guys. You put out your adventure video and somebody seeing wanna comment in your adventure video. Maybe so I see probably you got some new guys in there. They're not working as how the OGs them are working. People are gonna come in and they're going to put in their comments saying, hey, Colaz, this, this new guy is not performing, up to standard. Maybe he needs to be retrained. Maybe, something else. People should have the right to their opinion, and people should have the right to comment. That's what you have your channel for and your videos for, to people to comment, so you can look inside of your comment section sometimes and see what's going on, because sometimes you can't see what, as a leader, sometimes you can't see everything. And sometimes your subscribers them are there to say, you know what, Colaz, this don't look good. Colaz, this, that, can't take too many breaks, or something. But that person that's leaving their comment should not be chastised. You don't have any control over how should react to your video. You don't have that control. Because if they see something that they feel within themselves that is not right, they should have a right to comment, whether good or bad. Sometimes you get some bad comments, you don't like the bad comments. You have the option. You have the option to block that person, which I don't like people that blocks people, because you have to go, you have good, you have to have this, we have to see the good and bad. You can comment, or you can leave them unread. You don't always have to comment on everything. You don't always, it's not necessary for you to address everything and to comment on everything, because we all know, whoever is on YouTube, all know everybody's not going to like us on YouTube. Everybody's not going to say good things about you. Oh, you got the bad in it. And we have to be authentic. Leave the bad. So, because this world is made up of good and bad. Okay, sometimes we don't like some of the stuff them that goes on. We don't like some of the people them. We don't like some of the stuff them that they're saying, but we don't have any control over it. And it's not good to block. It's not good to delete the comments them, because people need to see the bad stuff too, because you learn from all of that, the good and the bad. That's what we roll with.
Tell you what you do. I'm in a business with where you want to either.
But the thing about it too, Color, is what you don't realize. Either is gonna always be there. Okay? And I know what you're saying, that they can't like you and don't like the team members. They can like you and don't like some of the team members. Sometimes I look at certain people's videos, and I'm looking, not specifically your videos. I watch other videos, and I see other team people or family members in videos. And probably might like one family member. I might like the head of the family, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna like all of them. And I'm not a hater. And I don't have to leave any nasty comment about it either. But I can comment and says, I don't like the way, this person always be acting, or I don't like certain things about this person. People should have the right to not like certain things, not agree. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. Sometimes we're not on the same page, but that's a part of it. That's YouTube. I agree with you with that point, that if somebody do something in your video, you can say something about it, as long as you're not taunting that person. Every time you turn around, you're taunting, you're taunting, you're taunting. That's passing opinion. Because if you just get up every day and start to taunt one person, taunt them, taunt them, taunt them, saying bad things about them, you know, that definitely is not normal. So I understand that point, what you're saying too. But like I said, we have to look into the good and we have to look into the bad. And sometimes we just have to ignore. Okay. Okay. Color says that he's not going to associate himself with none of that stuff, which he shouldn't. And Daddy Gargan, I guess he said that Daddy Gargan says it was a joke. I am going to say something to you, Daddy Gargan. Everybody does their reaction differently. Every two people can't be alike. If you are doing reaction and you're doing it merely for your channel and you're doing it for entertainment purposes, you shouldn't have to be coming back and apologize to nobody and says it's joke. That's the style that you are becoming now. Maybe you've tried other things and it not giving you enough views, so you're trying something different. Nothing is wrong with that. We can't all react at the same way, but if you're gonna do something, stick to it. You can't change for something because colors, you feel like you're ruffled or you got Colaz Smith upset. You have to stand. You have to be assertive. You have to be firm. If that's all you want to do your style right now, stick with it. And most people are going to see it and look into it and says, you know what? This is how Daddy Gargan is doing his content right now. But you can't do something and then talk about this joke. Okay, so who should we believe now? What should we believe? I'm a little bit lost here. Okay, if you if you do a content and you do a content with all of your heart, you record your video, you upload it, and you believe in what you do, and you believe that's what's good for your channel, and that's what I'm going to do to get views. Why are you coming back and said it's a joke? He said he don't want to associate himself with no kind of hobby or no kind of stuff that's going to degrade his brand. And he has all right to say that. If you don't want to associate yourself with certain people, cut them off. That's how we do it. You're Scorpio and I am Scorpio. And we're going to talk. We're not going to let nobody muzzle us on what we're about to say and what we're about to do. If you feel that you don't like certain people no more, cut them off. Whoever out there you feel that is not good for your brand, you don't have to associate yourself with them. You can cut them off completely and feed them with a long spoon. That's how we do it. That's how Scorpions do it. I'm a Scorpio. If you do something that I don't like, you're not gonna be muzzling my mouth. I'm gonna come out and tell you that you're wrong. I don't like what you did. And I don't have to call you personally either and tell you that. I'm gonna tell you whenever time I want to tell you and how I want to tell you. And nobody's not going to tell me how for me to run my life because I'm a grown ass woman. The last time I looked, I'm grown. I'm not obligated to nobody on YouTube. Colaz Smith, you're not obligated to nobody on YouTube. You should be able to walk around freely. You should be able to talk freely. It is business. Why can't you guys listen and learn something? We don't have to put up with the nonsense and the foolishness. If you don't like something, what people are doing, and you feel that it's stagnating your brand, it's bad for your brand, it's degrading you, cut them off completely. And all of you people that's from everywhere, Canada, the US, UK, you guys are coming at Colaz Smith just because this man has a platform now. Why you guys wasn't coming at him when this man didn't have a channel? Because number one, if he didn't have a channel, nobody would have known who Colaz Smith is. I say that every day. This man becomes so important to everybody now, and half of the people them that's coming at him cannot stand him. I can bet most of them behind his back are saying wishing all kinds of shit would happen to him. They're just, oh yes, I love Colaz so much. I this, I that. You guys only love him for what he can do for you guys. You guys only love him because you guys know if you guys talk about him, your views gonna go up. Just admit it. Stop coming at this man and act like you guys love him, and stop arms and gloving this man, knowing that you guys really do not give a shit about this man. I don't know who you guys think you're fooling. And I'm sure he sees this too. But he has to be careful about what he says because every little thing that he says, you guys take it and twist it and turn it upside down and put it your guys' ways and had it and sugar coat it and double coat it and do all kinds of stuff. So I sometimes I can't blame him. Sometimes what is Colaz Smith you're going to have to do? Lay low. I already told you about in a video this before. You need to protect yourself. Don't think that everybody loves you out there just because they're run coming at you. Oh, Colaz Smith this. I love Colaz so much. Half of them are only pretenders. They're hypocrites. Okay, haters, imposters, imposters. They're pretending. Oh my God. I know you know this because when I had my store, I'm telling you, when I had my store, I know this. I used to get all kinds of people writing me notes. Love you, Jackie. They even bring stuff for you that you didn't even ask them to bring. I hope my microphone is not dying, guys. They didn't ask them to bring. They call you all kinds of nice names. Kisses, kisses here, kisses there. You see, when I shut my business down, closed the doors down, I had one personal woman, worker, that was helping me. She was even helping me raise my daughter too. Okay? And my daughter, I asked my daughter says every day, Mom, this Lisa, her name is Lisa, let me call her name. She was always been so sweet. She can never remember a bad day when Lisa's ever done anything bad to her. And I used to buy, I don't smoke cigarette, but every time I pick her up, I used to pick her up to work and take her to work and drop her off back at work, okay? Because she didn't have the car. And I used to buy her cigarette and Pepsi every day, whatever they would need. But this one was, she was in charge of everything. The others, I didn't do that for the others, okay? But I used to pick her up, drop her off, buy her Pepsi and cigarette because that's all she wanted. And sometimes she wanted food. She asked me for food. I would bring food for them. And see, all kinds of kisses, love, right? Love like, oh, if it wasn't for you, you gave me a job, you gave me a chance. It was because of you why I'm paying my bills now. You see, when I closed the doors down, I didn't hear no more of that. I think when I closed the door down, I only saw her after a few years. That was the first business when I closed down, when, a long time that I had. I saw her 5 years later. She show up at my house because she was the only one that knew where I lived. Because she was also the babysitter. She showed up at the house. Oh, Jackie. Oh, all kinds of. Before, in between, I didn't see her. She didn't make no phone calls over the years. Jackie, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. What I'm trying to tell you, where am I going at this is, people only love you for what you can do for them. The minute you stop and the minute you close your door down, you're not important anymore. So if Colaz Smith right now was to come off of YouTube and wouldn't have any more YouTube channel, you would not see nobody. You would not see unless those were genuine people that through thick and thin they're gonna be there for you. But half of the people them that says that they love you, they would have all scatter away from you. You wouldn't see it. So what I'm trying to tell you is not everybody that say that they love you mean it. You have a lot of imposters. You got a lot of hypocrites, a lot of backstabbers, wolf in sheep clothing, and a lot more. It's definitely true. You just have to be careful of what you put out there. You definitely have to be careful what you put out there. So Daddy Gargan was calling himself a bungo, whatever it is. If that's how you're doing your content and it's for entertainment purposes, fun. It's definitely fun. But it can also interpret in a bad way because Obia, people in Jamaica who believe in Obia, they're gonna believe that you're a Obia man for real. And like Colaz Smith said, he don't want to have nothing to do with Obia, which I don't which I don't disagree with him. because obia is a bad thing, because obia don't help none of you all. And the obia man that some of you guys serve is serving itself. The obia man that some of you go to and pay the money to, the obia man is wishing your demise. You're going there with your $500. You're going there with your $1,000. You're paying him money to do this person something. You're paying him money for your demise. That's exactly what you're doing. Because what you don't realize, obia is a business. The obia man don't have the strength to do nothing. If the obia man had the strength to do shit, you'd have so many poor obia people in Jamaica. So people like Colaz Smith and me and the rest of the world that don't have anything and don't want to associate ourselves with obia, you can't blame him for saying that. It's what you put out in the video out there calling you a bongo god or whatever you're calling yourself. Yeah. So if that's a joke, and you feel like it's gonna harm yourself, don't make any more of those videos, or probably delete that video off of YouTube if you think that was a joke. Because maybe some of your subscribers them that don't like shit like those are probably gonna unsubscribe from you. Because if they're saying that, if they think that Daddy Gargan is a obia man, even though guys, let me tell you something, there's no such shit as obia. Yeah, probably back in them days, people used to believe them things in the countries, oh, that the obia men gonna send a dopey for you, or they go them, all of them things are brainwashing, ungodly stuff. So that's why people from Jamaica and other parts of the world don't like that word and don't like to deal with people that believe in obia. So you can't really get upset at people, even though you have a right to your belief, you have a right to do your video the way you want to do it, you have a right to dress up as bongo god, you have a right to do whatever you want to do, but it doesn't mean that people have to accept it and believe in it. Okay, it doesn't mean that. And you shouldn't get upset about that too. You should be able and willing to take some telling to. Because if people are telling you, Daddy Gargan, you got to be careful what you're doing, don't do certain things, maybe you just have to listen something. I know you're older, of course, you're an older man, and you feel that the younger people should bow down and respect you. But you got to realize that this is 2025. Them things don't work like that no more. And you live in America long enough to know that. People don't respect people like that no more. You know that. Because sometimes we used to believe that, oh yeah, the older folks, they got the wisdom and everything else like that. If you want to if you want to see how they disrespect old people, go to the nursing homes. The old people, them get thrown away and discarded like piece of shit in the nursing home. Their family, when they get old at a certain age, especially the white people, them, as a nurse, I've seen it all. They would bring their relatives them in there, and they'll throw them down and discard them in the nursing home. And the nurses aides them, and everybody would treat them like shit because some of those people, they're so bitter. And sometimes when you go to give them medication, they try to spit at you. I had one lady, I went to go give her a medication. She started to spit at me. I had to walk out the room. I couldn't give her that pills. I couldn't give her the pill because I'm not going to let you spit on me. And I don't care if you're 99 years old, you're not going to get that chance to spit on me. Because if you spit on me, I probably might spit on you and slap your ass back. And since I didn't want to lose my nursing license at that time, I made a U-turn and walk right out that room. That person didn't get no medication for that day because you're not going to spit on me. It's not going to work. So I see why you have this belief about you're older and people have to respect you. It doesn't work like that. That's why you see Jamaican people change. I remember When I was a child, people used to beg people, oh, come on down, bring me this, bring me that. People in Jamaica don't even give a shit if people want to come down to America, with what I understand. They don't come at the airport and wait for nobody until when the plane land no more. They don't do none of that stuff. So we gotta realize, and like I said, you have to respect yourself and you cannot put certain things out on the internet, because if you put certain things out on the internet, it lasts forever. And you can't say people got to respect you. First, you have to respect yourself first. It doesn't matter what age you are. You understand? Even though a lot of people have come at you, call you all kinds of names, I don't agree with that. I honestly don't agree with that. We can agree to disagree respectfully. Color should be able to talk how he feels, just like how all of you all do your videos and talk the way how you feel. Why can't he come out and talk the way how he feel? Why? Just because he's Colaz Smith? Why should he always have to be walking on broken bottles and be tippy toeing and going around the corner? No, he can talk whatever he wants to talk. If he wants to come out and say that he don't like certain things, that's what he's gonna do. You guys not gonna put him in a predicament where he has to be walking on chalk line. That is not fair, because just like how you guys put stuff out in your guys' video and come out and talk about certain things, he can come out and talk about certain things too. That's how it goes. Colaz Smith is free to comment on any video that is on YouTube. Colaz Smith is free to endorse anyone that he wants to endorse. You might not like a person that he endorsed. You might not like a person that he made a comment under their comment section, but you don't have any control over what he does. He's a grown man. That's his channel. If he wants to endorse somebody that he likes, if he wants to comment, he should be able to do that. You guys shouldn't be telling this man, oh, you can't endorse this person, or you can't comment. If he wants to comment on my video, if he wants to endorse my video, so be it. Some of you guys might not like me, which I don't even care. I'm not here for nobody to like me. I'm here on business. That's what I'm YouTube for. Not on nobody to like me. Okay? I got my husband that loves me down to the very ground that I walk at. And I never had nobody that loves me like that in my whole life. And I'm happy about that. Very, very happy. So, me being on YouTube, you guys don't have to like me. And just like what Rodney Lifestyle was saying, that people don't, he said something or another. I don't want to say it. But what I'm saying to Rodney Lifestyle is, or Rodney Kitchen, or whatever his name is, nobody has to like you. Nobody cares. Nobody have to like you. We are here on business. Okay? Like the business, but not me personally. Like my business. Like my business. I'm here in business. Okay? You should be interested in my business, not interested in me. Okay? How can, what Colaz Smith is saying, how can he tell somebody things for talking good, for that person to talk about Colaz Smith good in their video, and he's telling them things? How should that be offensive to anyone? No, you see, this is the stuff that I don't and truly like. You guys are getting personal. This is business. If somebody is saying something nice about Colaz Smith, right? Why can't Colaz Smith go inside of the video and says, thanks, God is the greatest? Why can't he say that? Why should it have to offend certain people because he said that to certain people? Why? It is not making any sense. It is definitely not making any sense. This is not business-like. You guys, if you guys are not up here for business, get off of YouTube. If you want to go idle, turn on your television and sit down, or go on Instagram or something. Go play around with the people on Instagram. We're dealing with business here on YouTube. Another thing, you can't tell a content creator how to do his video. If A liver lifestyle wants to do his video the way how he wants to do his video. That's the way how he should do his video. And he shouldn't have to be asking anybody any permission how to do his video. And nobody should tell people how to do their videos. I mean, if he created a video and if there's something in that video that you don't like or you feel or you have a strong opinion about it, you can leave it down in the comment section. Of course, because it's YouTube. But I don't think it is right for nobody out to tell anybody how to do their video. It's like somebody coming to say, Jackie, you got to do your video this, or you got to do a certain way, or you didn't do it. No, no, I'm going to send you to hell if you're going to tell me how to do my video. If I say something in my video and you want to comment on it, you can comment, but make sure you're commenting on the video that I'm talking about. Don't come and comment on me personally because I don't know you from here to hell. So you can't come and comment about me personally if you don't know me in real life. You don't know what I'm all about. You don't know if I'm nice. You don't know if I'm nasty. You don't know if I'm rich. You don't know if I'm poor. No, you comment. You leave your comment in the comment section towards the video that I'm talking about, not anything else. It shouldn't be. It should not be. This is YouTube. This is social media. And like Colaz Smith says, YouTube is business. The quicker you guys realize that is the quicker. If you guys don't want to take YouTube as your business, come off of YouTube, or you can go on Instagram or Facebook where those ridiculous idiots are on Facebook, because Facebook people, then when you run a business, they don't buy shit from you. In order for anybody to buy anything from you, you got to go on Marketplace. And half of the time when you put your shit on Marketplace, they still don't buy nothing for you. Everybody wants everything for cheap and free. Okay, all right. Colaz Smith saying that you should never done that video. And I have to agree with him. Because when you start calling somebody's wife a go-go dancer. I sell to dancers when I had my store. I had a lingerie store. And dancers, they go in the club, they wind up their ass, they collect money. Some of them collect the money and go, dance and go, but most of them in that club, they also sells their private parts to the johns them that come inside of the clubs and sit down and wait for them at night time. Some of them come out with a pocket full of money. They might make $800 a night and tip. They might make $100 US. So I heard one dancer came to me and told me, Jackie, I made $2,000 a night in Pittsburgh. But what did she do to make $2,000 a night in Pittsburgh? Not only dancing. I'm sure she did something else, because who else in their right mind is just gonna come to the club, sit down and watch some girls winding up and throw $1,000 unless you got money falling off of your ass. So when you say that somebody's wife is a go-go dancer, or you're doing it to that effect, to me I think that's very disrespectful. Very, 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 very disrespectful. Because you have some men is a little bit ignorant on the ignorant side. They're not going to let you disrespect your wife and be calling your man, their wife, a go-go dancer. I understand the girlfriend, but when you're talking about a man's wife, I think that's crossing the line. Crossing the line big time. Big, 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 big time. And then when I watch the video again, where you're saying something about that man, because I can't even remember that damn foolishness, say that, oh, you had to educate that man about. I wish you guys would be talking to my husband. I wish. I wish you could be talking to my husband about that. And be calling me a go-go. Oh man. That wouldn't sit too right. That wouldn't sit too right. And for that husband of that woman, to me, I'm gonna call you a fool. I'm gonna call you a stupid fool for you to be sitting down and be entertaining with a man that calling your wife a go and be skinning your fucking teeth about that. That is so insultive. That is so disrespectful. I say that husband don't have that wife back at all. I don't know if I can have any respect for a man like that. That really don't stand up for me in a sense like that. To be having another man calling me a go-go dancer and to be in that context, in that way. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Bro, I don't know what to say to you at this point. I really don't know what to say to you at this point because it's either you're losing your mind or something going on with your head. That's an insult. For you'll be talking to a man like that, and for that man is saying that he's gonna educate you something to that fact. I don't even watch that nonsense. Educate to what? After you disrespect somebody, you're gonna educate them on top. Oh God, that's double trouble, double disrespect. That don't walk too straight for me. If that was me, if that were me, that somebody were calling a dance, a go-go dance, and I know that I wasn't a go-go dancer, I've never go-go danced in my life, probably would have to come back with a terrible video on that person. Terrible, terrible. A real, real bad video. Coming at you left, right. Left, right. Will be coming at you the hard way. Really hard. Anyways, guys, let me stop at this now. If you guys don't know who Colaz Smith is, guys, go like, subscribe, and comment and share his channel. He's trying to get to 200,000 subscribers and let us all get him there, guys. And when you like Colaz Smith and subscribe to his channel, come back and subscribe to it's_Jackie62. Let's let the conversation continue and let's leave it down in the comment section, okay? Let's comment, share each other's video, and uplift everybody. Remember, guys, YouTube is a business. Don't take it too personal. This is social media. When you come off of social media, you have your life with your family, your husband, your children, your mother, your father, whatever. This is business. Don't get yourself caught up with social media, okay? Separate the two of them. When you do your YouTube, is YouTube. Your personal life is your personal life, okay? And okay, guys, I gotta I gotta go now. My husband is waiting for me. I gotta go have dinner with my husband. So like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. And we'll see you in another one. Bye bye.